Welcome back to another gift guide video. I'm excited to share with y'all today my teen stocking stuffer guide. I feel like teens can be a little tough to shop for in general, but especially when it comes to stocking stuffers. And this is one of those that, again, I know every teen is different. I actually now have 4 teenagers, which is wild. I'll link to everything down below in the description box. Whatever I can, I will put onto the YouTube product shelf, but all the links will be down below in the description box. And anything that's from Amazon, you can always find in my Amazon storefront. Have all of the lists separated by like teen, kids, for the husband, for the women in your life, for yourself maybe, etc. Let's dive into some stocking stuffers for the teenagers. Gotta have my box blade knife to show you this. Y'all know I love my little box blade package opener. This is a nail polish bottle holder, so they can just put their little bottle of nail polish in there and then it holds it for them. They can tilt it. It's got a little suction cup on the bottom so you can suction it to the table, the counter, etc. But then you can tilt it so that it's very easy to get your little brush right in the bottle to wipe things off. It just makes it nice and easy, holds it so we don't have spilling, grips it to the table so that we don't spill it. Just think this is like pretty genius. I kind of want one for myself. A great stocking stuffer for your teens who like to paint their nails. This little nail care kit is like $8.99, I believe, so very affordable. It comes with 3 different tools in it. I think it comes in a few different color options as well. If you've got teenage girls especially who really like to do their nails, quality of these is good too. They're nice and heavy. They don't feel like cheap or chintzy. So it's a nice little nail care set. A couple more like beauty type items to share, but then we'll get past that because I know not every teenage girl especially likes this kind of stuff. But for those who do, this is a Way perfume that comes in a little travel thing. I just love this. I have the Melrose Place scent. There's another one that is more of like the beachy scent. This is a very like fresh, clean scent. It's just lovely. Comes in this little travel case, which is perfect for them to drop down into their purses or bags that they're taking with them so that it doesn't spill or make a mess in their bags. I just love that it comes in this little container. Smells amazing. I love Way products and Way perfume. It's a nice like little piece of luxury that's not too crazy expensive. Also, these Ink Airy Velvet Lip products. I'm actually wearing the red one right now. I also have it in the shade Fluffy Peach. I love these. These are kind of all the rage right now. These are, I believe, from a Korean beauty brand. They just have almost like this moussey type finish to them. So you can put just a little bit on and rub it in with your finger. Obviously, I'm wearing the red and I'm wearing it like pretty opaque, but you can just put a little bit on and rub it in with your finger. I also use the Fluffy Peach one as a blush. I may regret doing this right now on camera. They can totally be used as blushes too. I would do it with a brush, not just my fingers. Why do I do this to myself? I do this sometimes because I want to show you guys stuff and then immediately I'm like, why did you do that? You can't see what you're doing. You don't have a brush. You're going to make a mess. But I want you to see that they are dual purpose products that are very easy to use and wear. Pretty forgiving, especially if it's like a younger teen maybe, or just a teen who's just like barely little bits into makeup. None of my daughters are Sephora kids, so none of them are like crazy into makeup. So I like things like this because it's just enough for the ones who like it, but not too much, not too over the top, not too crazy. This comes in actually a 4-pack. So these are USB wall chargers. And I just think these are fantastic. You can get them in different colorways. This one's got like purple, blue, pink, green in the set. It's about $12, $10 to $12, depending, you know, the prices can fluctuate. But these are great for them to throw in their purses, backpacks to carry along with them so that they can use an outlet at any time to plug in laptops or phones or anything that they've got a USB charger for on one end. So a practical thing, fun colors, which makes it cute, and something that they can actually get some use out of, which is kind of always my thing with teen gifts. I want it to be something they like, but also something they can get some use out of. Speaking of, this little grippy phone thing is actually the coolest little thing ever. So this is really fun because it grips onto the back of their phone and then lets that grip onto glass. So whether that be in the car, on a mirror, on, I don't know, the side of a store, if they're the kind of kids that film themselves in public or whatever. I don't know. I'm not judging you guys. Look at, this is what I do for a living. It's really great. It's very easy to use to apply to the back of their phone. You hear that? Ooh, it gives you like that little popper, like the filling stuff that you put in packaging. So you just attach it to the back of the phone and then you can attach it to, like I said, the window to the wall. We're getting crazy here. You can attach it to the window, the mirror, etc. to hold your phone. And then you can peel it off and it re-sticks. Love that. Something fun and practical that they can absolutely get some use out of, but isn't going to break the bank in terms of stocking stuffers. I don't know about y'all, but my teenagers love to sing, particularly in the bathroom when they are getting ready in the mornings and such. So I grabbed this shower speaker for one of my daughters. It comes in like black, but they have blue, rose gold as like the little trim piece on it. It's a suction, waterproof, shower safe speaker so that they can listen to their music while they're in the shower or while they're getting ready in the morning and that kind of thing. I just think it's something fun that I know my teenagers are going to use probably more than I want them to, but I know that they will love it. So it's a good price point, nice small item that would fit in a stocking, and just kind of a fun thing that is something maybe they wouldn't think to ask for or to buy for themselves. This little mini Inkless printer is so cool. I shared last year, and I talk all the time about like the little Polaroid printers, the little HP individual photo printer that you can print things off from your phone. I love those, still stand by those being great gifts, but they are pretty pricey. This Inkless printer is a little less expensive than some of those other items. It uses Bluetooth and thermal printing to print your photos. So I just think it's really fun. I know I, for one, am always trying to encourage my kids to print pictures. I loved pictures when I was a teenager. I remember waiting for our rolls of film to be developed from like dances or parties that we would go to or things that we would do, little trips we would take. And that excitement of waiting for your roll of film to be developed, our children don't know this. How you can't waste photos. You can't take 600 pictures. You'll run out of film. They don't know. It didn't exist. They don't have to know this. But we remember, and I do love having physical in-person pictures that you can hold, and I'm trying to instill that in my children. So I love this little Inkless printer. It's very easy. Again, Bluetooth thermal printing would make a great stocking stuffer or just gift in general because it is a little high on the price point for a stocking stuffer. This organic castor oil lash lengthening serum. I just realized as I'm saying this that I never put on any mascara today. Whoops. You ever like look and go, something just looks weird about me today? And as I'm saying this, I realized it's because I never put on any mascara. Anyways, this castor oil lash lengthening serum is great. Castor oil has so many benefits, y'all, so many benefits. I've been doing some like wrapping and stuff with it. I'll talk more about that in a future video probably. It's really great for like growth of hair, specifically eyebrow, eyelash hair. So this is a great way to let your teen use some of those without having to buy the $100 plus lash and brow serum. So I highly recommend this castor oil serum. Great thing to drop in the stocking. If you have a teenager that is of driving age, these next few things I want to share with you, maybe you're not going to be the most exciting things to them ever, but I do think that they're things that are very practical and that they need to have. And so sometimes you just have to go with practicality over like, oh yay, that's so exciting. One of them is this little keychain tool. I don't have it on the keychain right now because it's a gift. It's one of those emergency tools that allows you to cut. So if you're stuck with like your seatbelt, you can cut that. It also has the little end on it to break glass so that should you be stuck in a car where you need to break the glass to get out, you can also break glass with it. So it's an emergency tool. It's small and compact. It can go on their keychain. I won't go on my long like TED talk right now about like how firmly I believe in teaching our daughters personal defense, self-defense type things, but also like how to change their own tire, stuff like that, so that they're not at the mercy of situations where they have to allow creepy people to help them because they can't help themselves. So this is one thing. And then also this cordless tire inflator, so that should they get a tire that's low, this has everything they need to add air to a tire, not have to stop at a gas station that may be questionable, a little sketch. If they need to add some air to their tire, they can use this, stop someplace that's safe, well lit, populated, etc., add some air to their tires and not get stuck at like a creepy gas station. So little things like this, if you've got a driving teenager, I would highly recommend, and for boys too, to have these things in their vehicles, which then brings me to this car phone holder mount. These are great. We have these in all of our cars, but I think especially for a teen who might be tempted, hopefully teenagers have learned their lessons in not being on their phone while they're driving, but giving them this that's an obvious and easy place to set your phone where if you need your maps or something like that, you can get to it, but it's not tempting because it's not like right in your reach to pick it up and read text messages and respond and stuff. So these are fantastic. If you've got a driving teen, we love these. This particular mount is actually sturdy enough and holds the phone, which is important. Then I just got one of these for my own car and I love it, okay? Cords and cables everywhere in your car and for your teenager can just be like distracting, annoying, etc. This uses the like the old cigarette lighter outlet. I'm sure there's a name for that outlet and I don't remember what it is. And then you plug it in, and now on this side you've got your regular USB, your USB-C, and then you've got a lightning cable and a USB-C cable that are retractable. They come out, they go in. They come out, they go in. Imagine if that hit me in the face. Y'all would laugh, I would not. It's fantastic so that you don't have to have cables and cords everywhere. Just pull it out, create a little tension, use it when you need it, and then let it snap back. Genius, 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 genius. Then you also don't have to worry about people taking the cables out of your car. Cough, cough, my husband who sometimes does that. And then I'm like, where is my cable from my car? It's gone, can't find it, I can't take it. Attached. Also, the Birdie personal alarm. Again, something that I've shared about for years, something that I think is fantastic for women to have on their keychains, for our teenage daughters especially to have on their keychain. It is just a very loud screaming alarm that will potentially scare somebody or get the attention of people around. Obviously, this does not take the place of other important ways of protecting oneself. It's a good start and it's a good item to have just on your keychain as a backup if you need it. The other two things that I think are great, I know a lot of these have been very like female teenager leaning. I have teenage daughters, I have one teenage son, but he just turned 13. And so it's not, you know, I don't have as much experience there gifting gifts of that to the kids of that age. But I will say that, for example, a lot of the car stuff can definitely cross over. The chargers. I have two portable chargers that I highly recommend and I think make great gifts for teens. One of them is a keychain charger and I love it because it charges all the things. It will charge 3 things basically at once. It's got a spot for your Apple Watch if your teen has one of those, but then it also has cables on the side that again are attached. They charge the lightning cable and the USB-C. So it's perfect for phones, headphones, anything like that. Portable charger. It holds 4 charges. It's just my favorite. I love it so much. And then I also have one that's a little smaller that's like a charging pack. You can get it with the lightning cable or the USB-C. These are just little personal travel chargers. I believe this one also holds 3 or 4 charges. A lot of times we use this one for charging like tablets and iPads and things like that. But it's another really great, compact, easy to travel with, carry with, have in your purse, pocket, car, portable charging device. Because obviously we never, if our kids are going to be oot in a boot in the world, we would like for them to have charged phones and such so that we may reach them should we need to. Even though our parents didn't have that for us, doesn't mean we're not going to be anal about us having it for our own kids, okay? Also, the makeup brush set that I recommended in the recent October sale, great teen gift idea. It's under $10. Sometimes it's on sale for $8.99, $9.99, but it's an 18-piece makeup brush set. They're synthetic brushes, but I think that they're quite nice and soft and lovely, but it's not going to break the bank. I also love gifting stationery type things. I, for one, am a little like office supply obsessed, and so are some of my children. This set of Mr. Pin highlighters is, love it so much. These are great. They're very pigmented and they have really fun, unique colors. It's not just the same old yellow, green, blue. They're great highlighters. I also love gifting my teens a nice quality pen. I love a good pen. I have 2 favorites. I've talked about them ad nauseum, so I'm not going to go into like a long TED talk about why I love my Zebra pen so much. My Zebra Sarasa. My personal favorite, though, a very close second, are the Pentel Flotoon. They're 0.8, not 0.7, so they're a little bit thicker, but is really nice black ink that comes out of these. These Sarasa Zebras are just, ooh, I love them. I've put in the Amazon list, but also down below in the description box, I'll link you to a few of my favorite pens because I think gifting a really nicely weighted, good quality pen is a nice gift. It's something that's nice to have, and they might not appreciate it until they start writing with it. And then they'll be like, dang, now I know why you like pens so much, old lady. Those are great. Now, the other thing is the Wallet Ninja. This comes now in a new 2.0 version. It comes in pink and black. It's a great, again, multi-tool. It's got a little nail file, little mirror on it, but it's also a bottle opener, a can opener. It's got a ruler. You can use it as a cell phone stand. It's got 4 screwdrivers, 6 hex head nuts and bolts on it. And it's just like, you can't bend it, you can't break it. It's fantastic. It's lightweight. It's the perfect thing to stick in their wallet. Just one of those like multi-tool things so that they can MacGyver their way out of a situation. All right. Get that tool out. You got the little screw thing on the end. You can MacGyver your way out of a trunk if you get put in one. I know I tend to catastrophize, but I like having these things, and I like for my teens to have them too, so that I know that they're not totally helpless out there, right? You get what I'm saying. I will say that the lightning reaction game that I got last year, for my boys really, teen boys especially, will probably love this. Our family both loves it and is like, dares each other to play it, because you have to like grip the thing and then let go in the right amount of time, or you get like a little zap from it. It's not gonna like blow your hair out or anything, but it's definitely gives you a little zing. You can turn up the intensity, but it's like a little shock. It's fun. My kids love it. And I think teenage boys especially would love that game. Also, the Body Restore Shower Energizer shower steamer. So think of like a bath bomb, but it's smaller and it goes in the shower with you in the morning in your hot shower. And I love the energizing ones. I think these would be great gifts, honestly, for both teen boys and girls. Even if your sons might be like, why did you get me like a shower steamer? Trust me, kid, take that in there with you, because it just helps to wake you up. The Energizer ones have a lot of like citrus and stuff to the scent, and it's just that morning burst of like, whew, wake you up. So if you've got a teen that kind of drags a little, needs a little help waking up, the shower steamers are a nice little jolt to help invigorate you in the morning. Again, highlighters, beautiful pens. The Le Pens, the colored ones, are ones that I love. I think it's great to drop those into a stocking if you've got teenage daughters who love to doodle and, you know, write in their planners or notebooks or things like that. The Le Pen pens are some of my very favorites. I have them in pastels, in bold colors. They're under $10 for the little packs, and the packs come the carrying case that slides up and props up so they stay nice and contained. They're very nice, all right? So if you've got a teenager who likes that kind of stuff, try the Le Pens. If you've got a book lover, then I also really love this little set. This is a personal library kit. So they get a little stamp, a pencil, the return date, like the little library cards on here, and then a little thing that says like from the personal library of, and then they write their name. So that if they lend out books, they've got the little self-adhesive pockets that go in the book, the checkout cards, the stamp, the date stamp, and the little pencil, so that if they lend books to friends, they can kind of track who they've lent books to, and also help that friend remember who to return that book to if they might forget which friend they borrowed it from. It's just a lovely little fun, unique gift for somebody who loves to read and who loves to share books that they love with their friends. It's just a fun little thing to make it their own, and also so that they get their books back. And again, of course, last year I shared some different teen gifts that I still stand by. So over on my Amazon storefront, I have a whole list for teenagers, stocking stuffers, and gifts. So you can check that out. I'll also link down below in the description box to the video I did last year, so you can see some of my teen gift recommendations from last year if you want to snoop around there too and see if there's anything I recommended last year that might work really well for your teen this year. I hope y'all are enjoying these gift ideas and gift guide videos. Hopefully I've helped you spark some good ideas for things that your teens might like as well. Teenagers can be a little tough to shop for, especially because their interests are so much more varied than when they're younger. I feel like it's a little easier across the board. It can be totally different, the kind of things that teens are into. I still have a lot more gift guide and gift ideas to come, so be sure to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see y'all again very soon.